Yahoo! I am Kevin, and I am an Arashi fanboy. First of all, I would like to greet MJPH for a happy anniversary. Woo! Today, I will be sharing to you my first ever reaction after 2 years of guesting in one of the most memorable TV shows of my life, together with my dream, your dream, our dream, Arashi. As I go through my reactions, I will also share memories that I remember from the show. So tune in until the end of my reaction.
7時間前に入っております。
すいません。
気合が違う。
お待たせしました。すいません。
嵐を一番愛しているのは誰？
So the MC told them that we were there before 7 hours before they even arrived. Well, he is telling the truth because we meet earlier in the morning and then Fuji TV staff they took a cab, not a cab, we took a van and then we went to an office and then we were oriented about our orders and whatever we're going to do inside the show. So one of the things that in the orientation there was one-on-one with the director or the producer, I can't remember, but there is this one-on-one and then we were asked who is my favorite Arashi member. And then I told them I don't have a specific Arashi member, Ichiban, because I love them as a group. But I have one member that I don't want to be close, like distance close, because I'm very intimidated, and that is Matsujun. And then, so in the rehearsals, there was like, I was actually at the far back. I was actually at the far back. As you can see, I should be at the far back. Cause there's a lot of setup and then I had to do mic testing, if they can hear our voices, if it's on the speaker. Yeah, so my initial position should be at the far back, and that's what the staff told me, to stay there, because there's also an order in going inside the house because of corona measures, and we had to follow that strictly. But as you can see here, they made me stand in front of Jun Matsumoto. That made it worse. Well, I feel more like, how do you call that? I am very nervous, and that made me more nervous when he came in and then the staff just told me, Kevin, you should go last. You should be the last going in, not the first, because we need you to be in front. And then at that point, okay, maybe they're changing stuff and things happen because there's a recording and they had to do change plans and they need to prepare something, or I don't know. And then when I stood there, before we even go to these places, Arashi already knew their places. And I was like, I am standing in front, going last. So I'm like, I am in front of Jun Matsumoto. This is actually opposite of what I told the producer earlier. You know how pressure and how I was like scared doing that, but well, I have no choice. The camera is rolling and then we go.
嵐 vs 嵐ラバーズ嵐愛ランキング
By the way, guys, the Arashi lovers, the team that I have, that's not us who decided, it's actually the Fuji staff who decided that name for us. Because they don't want to use the word otaku because it's too how do you call that? It's a superlative degree that we really know every single detail of Arashi. So they wanted to use the Arashi lovers, and they want to know who has the higher love. Is it the members or is it the fans? But before that, there were like setups before we start this one. So inside the show, you have the cuts. I had actually a small talk with Sho Sakurai and Jun Matsumoto. So actually it was Sho who saw me staring at him because I wasn't looking in front of Jun Matsumoto. Because this is Sho, this is Jun. But I am so intimidated. I was like smiling at Sho because like, hi. And then when he said like, are you from Indonesia? And I'm like, no, I am from the Philippines. Oh, you're from the Philippines. It's like, how do you speak Japanese well? I'm like, I've been watching your dramas. And he was like, and how long have you been here in Japan? And at that time, I am in Japan for like a year only. So he was totally amazed that I know I can speak Japanese, and like, Well, I've been watching their dramas, so who can you blame? And then Jun Matsumoto came in and like, what language do you speak in the Philippines? And I told them I'm speaking Filipino, but most and majority of the people learns and knows how to understand how to speak English. So, and he was like, ah. And then maybe at that time his brain was like maybe thinking maybe they could release international releases, and then there we go, we got the songs in English as well. So maybe he thought of that. It's so crazy. I am very, very overwhelmed, but you know, these members are very down to earth and they made me feel good in while filming this show. And yeah, here we go.
MC 川島キッチンからお届けさせていただきます
特殊だね。だいぶ離れたの。
嵐ラバーズの一人ケビンは嵐が好きすぎるあまり去年フィリピンから来日。
Oh yes, I remember
最
this
初
one.
高校生のフィリピンテレビが出て、
I was
その高校生の時が
yeah talking about Goku-sen.
が出会ってそこからどんどん嵐のことを調べたんだ。
あは
で好きになった。で3つの夢が出会った。
Okay, you can hear me stuttering because I was trying my best to form my words, but you know, due to the overwhelming feelings, and I am actually holding my tears back, like don't come out, don't come out. I was actually holding that out. It was really hard for me to form my words, especially it's Japanese. But one thing's for sure, you can hear Jun Matsumoto here finishing my sentences, helping me with my words, trying to form my sentences. And I am very grateful. That's how you see how genuine and authentic a person is. And knowing that maybe he's considering now, oh, his Japanese is not his first language, so he's trying to help. And at that time, I hear him, but you know, it feels like, I'm still overwhelmed. But I am thankful he's trying to finish my sentences. And then here I'm talking about my 3 dreams.
夢
最初は日本に住んでいて、
Yes, I want to live in Japan.
日本に住みたい
はい住んで、
はい
Oh my god, look at my words! It's
2つ目
crazy!
は嵐のライブを見
見て
て去年かなった。
Oh, so I watched it in
はい
Sapporo,
見る
guys.
こと
Yes.
3番目はみんなを出会って今日かなった。
Yotto!
あーもう夢が今叶っ
I
た瞬
think
間だ
every single fan of any group would have had a dream, far-fetched dream, not to see them only in their concerts, but to be in front of them, to talk to them, to have a chance with a time with them. And that's my 3rd dream. That dream is a dream of every single fan, and I have that in my heart. So it feels like it is a responsibility for me to give back and to show to this group of people and to show Arashi that we Filipinos, not only Filipinos but overseas fans, love them and you know, got a lot of inspiration from them. And that is why in the next part of this video, it felt like the words just come in.
ちょっと感極まってるもんケビンさん
この思いが今私の思いだけじゃない。
ほう
これはフィリピンの皆さんの思いです。毎年みんなの誕生日は
Yeah,
みんな
this
が
is-
揃ってみんなが一緒に笑って、はい、ちゃんとケーキも作って、そんなファンがあります。
ケビンはフィリピンの全
Guys, so I told them for the first time in my life, I really felt emotional. I told them that this feelings is not just mine. These feelings is the feelings of every single Filipino fans. And I am very grateful to them. Not only having a family, having someone to share this happiness that I have. My dream to see Arashi is, I know, is also their dream. Who made this come true? They made this come true with me. So at that time when I'm trying to show my emotions, it felt like the words just came in and it felt like it's so smooth. Someone is talking for me. I think maybe it's God is talking for me that, you know, I have to convey this to them. This is just once in a lifetime, so why not?
嵐フ ファンの思いを背負ってこのクイズに挑む。
ありがとう。
はい
ちなみにちょっとケビンさんからは皆さんに見せたいものがあるということで、
得意なことがあるんですよね。
踊ります。
踊りたい。
すごい。
曲は
曲はパラドックス。
パラドックス。
なかなかなとこ行くね。
Okay, so before I go to the dance portion, before we say that, okay, on the day of the rehearsals, actually the dance portion is actually asked for me on that same day. They was like, Kevin, we saw your auditions, we saw you dance. Why don't you dance for them? Is there a song that you can perform as soon as you can? And then, right at the top of my mind, I think it was 2017 when I performed this in front of the the Filipino fans in the Philippines. Like, okay, I'm gonna dance Paradox. The Arashi lovers members, the other fanboys, they were like, that's a high level dance. Then why did you choose that? Maybe they were thinking, I'm gonna choose Love So Sweet or Arashi or other dance that are easy. But I asked for Paradox. And they were like, that's a high level dance. And like, it's okay, I think I can dance it. But at the top of my head, I've already performed it in the Philippines. So that's the first thing that came into mind. I had to search the videos, and in that span of 7 hours, I have to recall the steps. I have to remember the music, the beat, the countings, and it was so worth it. I can't say no because I love dancing and I want to perform in front of people, but I am one of the person who can actually say, and I am very proud to say that, hey, I performed in front of the Arashi in a TV show. So I mean, there are a lot of like rare people who can do that. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful and scared at the same time, but we did it. We did it, guys. We did it. Also in the backstage, you can hear that Matsumoto said, naka ito ko like he's just saying like you're going to a certain pace, right? Because it's actually a hard dance. But after my performance, the overwhelming trend in Twitter of the Paradox and my name, Paradox and Twitter, and Kevin, my name is trending in Twitter after I performed the dance. You can see that how powerful Arashi is, because as someone who is very unknown but performing a dance, it trended all over Twitter in Japan. Even my coworkers were like, "Oh, you're doing it." I'm like, "Kevin, check Twitter, you're trending." I'm like, "Okay, that's crazy." But, you know, at least we did it. We did it, guys. We did it.
それでは行きましょう。ミュージック
Okay.
スタート。
I didn't know that they were looking at me like focusing that way. Oh my god. You can see like Matsumoto just were like, woo! That's when I realized we made it, guys. We made it. And I also got confidence in the rehearsal time, because when we had the rehearsals, I had to rehearse with the camera and I had to rehearse with the audio and stuff. All the crews and the staff, after I performed, everybody clapped and they were like, this is going to be a good show. And that gave me confidence. But while I was dancing, as you can see, I'm in front of Dun Matsumoto. I wasn't looking at them. I was looking at the MC, because, like, you know, I won't look at you guys because I don't want to see your reactions. But here we go, and I'm doing it, so there's no backing out. And I think I made everyone proud. I made every single fan proud, and I hope I made you guys happy.
いや、俺らの前でやるって相当緊張すると思うよ。
信じられないけど。
多分今パラドックス踊れって言われたら多分ケビンの方がうまい。
That's too much. That's too much.
全然怒ってないから。
ちょっとご覧の通り緊張してるんで。
Okay, guys, so I guess that's where we're going to end the video, because it's actually up until that, so I'm not going to cover the quiz show, because, you know, I failed miserably in the quiz show. But before I end the video, I would like to express my biggest gratitude and thank you, MJPH, for giving me this opportunity. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be achieving this dream, because this dream is not only my dream, this dream is our dream. Again, thank you so much sa mga ate ko and my family. You are one of the treasures that I'm gonna treasure until I pass on. So thank you. Let's continue giving love. Let's continue being a family. I can't express how much I appreciate you guys. I hope you like this video, and if you have questions or comments, feel free to comment in my comment section below. Thank you guys. Bye.
2つ目は嵐のライブ